Javon Hill here with Fight Hype, here with Coach Wade, man. How you feeling, man?
I feel good, man. We got the job done. That's the whole point of it. We worked hard, sacrificed a lot. I spent a lot of time away from my family in the Netherlands and Puerto Rico. In the first round knockout, definitely was worth it. Absolutely.
Man, I don't think nobody's seen it. Like, a lot of people said Jake was going to do it, but I don't think nobody really believed him.
But Jake believed, and that's all that really matters. We believed as well, but Jake already said, I want to knock this guy out in the first round. And the guy is very talented and very driven. I never seen anybody work as hard as this young man works in and out the ring, even with his personal business as well. So when he said he wanted to do it, I knew it was going to be a matter of time before he was going to try to close him out.
Now, out of all the opponents that Jake could have picked from, what made him pick him? What made him pick Andre?
Because he had a winning record. He had been winning his last few fights. He was a Golden Gloves, 3-time Golden Glove champion, had been boxing since he was young, had an amateur background where these are all the things Jake didn't have. He didn't have a long amateur background. He didn't have Golden Glove wins, and everybody was pulling on him about fight a boxer. And so he picked someone who's quote-unquote around his space with the number of wins and a guy who's experienced. And so with that kind of resume, he felt like he would be perfect to have that step-up fight in this division.
Okay. So you think we'll ever see that Jake Paul versus KSI next year?
I don't know, man. It got to make sense. At the end of the day, I respect KSI for what he does, but Jake is pursuing something different. It's not just about, fighting individuals for money and just to say I won and bragging rights. He really wants to be a champion, so he wants to take the route that's going to take him to where he's going to be a champion. And honestly, that's what I want to be around. I want to be around people who are actually pursuing, trying to be great and not just win. I have a young lady right now, Maricela Cornejo. I can't say the name right ever, but this is my little young lady right here. This is the first lady of CLW. I've been with her for now a few months, about 6 months now. Yes. And so she stepped into 47, and she's a tyrant at 47 right now. She's knocking people out at 47. So
what did you think about the fight tonight versus Cruz and Franchon? What's your Asian Franchon? My apologies.
No, Green just wasn't throwing as much.
Question?
Yeah. Green wasn't throwing as much, but if she would have thrown a little bit more, it would have been much closer. But Franchon went in there, and she's been in there many more times than Green, unfortunately.
So I know you've been with Claressa. Like, what was that like, and what can you tell people about that? Because I know Alycia Baumgardner just called her out, so I think that'll be a great fight.
I don't know if that's real though.
It's real. It's definitely real.
Really?
Yeah, it's there.
I mean, if Alicia's gonna go to 147, I'll fight her as well. So,
definitely.
Yeah.
We would love to see that fight. That'd be a mad for them fight.
Absolutely.
So would you ever fight the winner, or would you fight Franchon if it came down to it for the belts?
At 147, I ain't going to 168.
Not 168. You're saying at 147.
We at 47, man. We campaign at 47.
I can't even make 160 walking around.
We struggle trying to get to 60.
Yeah.
So we definitely gonna stay at 47, and she's prepared, ready to go, and I'm excited to be part of it. She makes me excited. So yeah, we're gonna do some big things.
So question: if you could pick anybody to fight right now, and it was your choice, who would you fight?
Well, Michaela and Jonas are gonna go at it, but I would fight McCaskill, Jessica. Yeah,
that'd be a good fight.
I'd love to fight her. I'd fight her.
2024? Can you think we're gonna see that?
I hope. I've called them out a few times, but I mean, they don't know I'm in this weight class, so that's why, there's some exciting news coming up. So yeah.
Eventually, what's gonna happen, like just with Jake, eventually what's gonna happen is she's gonna keep fighting. They're gonna keep paying attention to her. She's gonna get attention, and they're gonna eventually have to respect her and give her that opportunity. We're not asking anybody to give us anything. We'll earn it all. Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna eventually have to, because she's not going anywhere.
All right, man. Thank you guys so much. Actually, one more question. What did you guys think about that Devin Haney-Regis fight?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Robacy and the other one was, yes, that was the fight. I stopped watching.
I was stressed out.
I stopped watching Haney because I was like, he's dominating. So this fight was just like, that is the fight of the year.
And it's nominated for Fight of the Year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my guy Robacy lost, and I'm not taking anything away from the guy who got the belt, but
it was a great fight.
I was there. It was a great fight. It was just in Miami. Yes, Espinoza had caught him. He was crying in there, and he was like really emotional about it because nobody believed in him. Yeah. And I feel like, do you feel like he really deserved that win?
Well, it's not a matter of what I believe. He got the win, and that's what happened. And at the end of the day, Robacy is a champion. He definitely got the heart of a lion, and he has a pedigree. So it's just a matter of time before he puts both feet back down on the ground and get his thing back. Because I can promise you, this kid's not finished. He's far from finished. They got to give him another opportunity, and he's going to come back stronger than ever.
Okay, perfect. And the very last question for you guys. If you had to choose Devin Haney or Gervonta Davis?
For what?
The fight, for a fight. If they was to fight.
You mean choose for what? You mean who gonna win? Oh, you asking who gonna do what? I'm trying to understand the question.
Like, who will win that fight?
It just depends on the day, honestly. I feel like they're both amazing fighters. I'm not taking anything away from either fighter. You know, Devin has definitely shown that he has not afraid to get in the ring with anyone. He's shown that he deserves to be looked at as a pound-for-pound type guy, so you can't take away from him. Gervonta has been the pay-per-view king for a minute and knocking people out left and right, so he definitely deserves the respect he gets. But it's really going to come down to game plan, who's most prepared for that particular night, and the weight class. You know, Devin's not a little guy. He's a big guy in real life.
So you think he needs the rehydration clause?
It doesn't matter what I think he needs. I'm just saying.
This is your opinion?
No, I don't have no opinion.
Okay.
I don't think it's a place where, you know, I'm in a position to have a comment about whether or not he should rehydrate or not. But I do feel like it depends on the weight class in which they fight, because Devin also hurt, and I might be wrong, is talking about going to 47. And that's a big difference from 40, and definitely a big difference from 35, where Gervonta's at currently. Okay. So I think the weight class determines that, and what the fight plan is going to be for each fighter.
All right, thank you so much. And what about you?
What he said.
Same thing? All right, thank you, guys.
The company line. This is the company line.
Yes.